Welcome to a new Draw My Life video.
Sushi is very fashionable and very yummy. That we all know. Sushi is a generic word that includes the Japanese dish, which consists on rice marinated with vinegar, sugar, salt, and other ingredients such as vegetables, fish, seafood, and some types of seaweed. From an etymological point of view, the word sushi comes from two Japanese terms, su, vinegar, and shi, rice. So we could really translate sushi as vinegary rice. Today, we want to tell you about the origin of this ancient recipe, which we must say is very interesting. We all know this type of food is one of the most characteristic in the Japanese cuisine. Japan is an island surrounded by water that is very rich in plankton, and this is why they have a great variety of fish and seafood. Obviously, sushi had to be one of their typical dishes. But, as unbelievable as this may sound, sushi does not originally come from Japan. So, when and where does sushi come from? They say it goes all the way back to AD 2 in China. Preserved food such as salted fish, fermented like rice, were a very important source of food back in the day. Fish, once it was cleaned, was put into rice so natural fermentation would help preserve it. This type of sushi is called narizushi. Back then, people would only eat the fish and throw away the rice. Later on, around the 8th century, this preservation method would make it to Japan. As Japanese people would rather eat rice with their fish, they started eating it while the fish was still a bit raw and the rice hadn't lost its taste. This sushi is called seisei sushi, and it became a cooking method instead of a preservation method. The way in which people would prepare sushi progressively changed. By mid-17th century, a doctor called Matsumoto Yoshichi had the idea of adding vinegar to the rice. This reduced the waiting time and made it possible to eat it right away instead of having to wait for months as it would usually be the case to prepare sushi. In the 19th century, Anaya Yoye invented nigiri sushi, a type of sushi that didn't need any fermentation and could be eaten with the hands. This turned sushi into fast, light, and nutritious food. By the end of the 20th century, sushi became popular all over the world. Sushi is much more than rice and fish. Many different ingredients can be used. The kind of rice usually used to make sushi is called koshihikari. It has a round, short, and sweet grain, rich in starch. In order to cook this rice, first we have to get rid of the starch, cleaning it until water comes out transparent. You might have seen this in some manga or anime. In order to make sushi, you can use different types of fish: tuna, salmon, eel, and also seafood: prawn, shrimp, squid, crab, fish roes, vegetables such as carrot, cucumber, avocado, and also egg omelette, among other things. There are many kinds of sushi, and we're going to tell you about the most famous ones. Maki, which means roll in Japanese, is one of the most popular ones. It has rice with raw fish and other ingredients wrapped in nori seaweed. If the roll is too thin, it's called hosomaki. If it's thicker, futomaki. And if it's stuffed with cucumber, it's called kabmaki. Uramaki. Ura means reverse side, so this is a maki turned around. It is the rice that wraps the nori seaweed with ingredients inside. Temaki are nori seaweed cones filled with rice and other ingredients. Nigiri is sushi without nori seaweed. They are pieces of rice covered with raw fish and other ingredients. Gunkan or battleship sushi is rice wrapped in a thick nori seaweed strip until it creates a type of bowl, usually filled with fish roes. And last but not least, there is this sushi that we really recommend you to search for pictures in Google: Gazari sushi. It will surprise you. And you, do you like sushi? What's your favorite food?
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.